Hi and welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and it's time for me to kit up my Diamond Art Club Minion Love. So this is a very big painting. This one is 186 centimetres by 51. It's my favourite type of large painting in the fact that it is thin-ish. At 51 centimetres, it's an ish, but it's long, and they are the ones that I really love. The reason being is I can work on a table with it like this. I can work on my little diamond painting table, of which I do have a video coming up of my diamond painting space, so that you'll be able to see when I reference where I'm working, you'll be able to see where it is. But I can work with this on the table, and then I can have this part rolled up, and then in turn I will start rolling this part up as well. And when I do that, I will probably turn it around so that I have, you know, the canvas that's got no diamonds either sat on my lap or at the very edge of the table, and I'll lean on it while I'm diamond painting in the middle. But yes, it's time to kit it up. I will be also doing a video on how to set up a large diamond painting, and a couple of things that I like to use when working on a big one. That will be coming soon as well. But the process now is to get this bad boy kitted up. So first things first, I do have the inventory sort of symbol sheet in front of me, and I need to chop that up ready. Now, I'm pretty sure this is sticker paper. It's got the yellow backing. Yes, it is. So this is already sticky, which half a job done. But I'm going to cut it up. I just want the symbols and the numbers. I don't need the 1 to 51. That tells me how many colours. I just need this strip so that I know what symbol it is on the painting, and I know what DMC colour it is for when we're all said and done, and the diamond painting can go away. So that is one side. Let's get the other strip, and I can get my pots labelled up. Now, I'm not sure how sticky the actual picture will be, but I am going to cut the picture out while I've got my trimmer out on the table, because I will probably pop this in with any diamonds that don't fit into my storage initially, so that I know which one it's for. I don't think I'm necessarily going to use that as a sticker though. Let me get my bin as well, a fold up bin. I will need that in a moment. So all the cutting I think has been done. Oh, that can go. And this is probably going to be fun now when it comes to cutting them up. Let's start actually with number 1. That might be a good one to start with. Maybe, no, even if I'd have done this on scissors, see, that's the difference with the sticker maker. While this one is pre-sticky and therefore it takes out a step, I have to deal with each individual sticker to peel it off. Whereas when I use my sticker maker, I have the big backing sheet to mess about with, but we can make it work. It's not horrible to work with. I think I'm going to do them one at a time, because otherwise I do have visions of getting them all messed up. Oh, this is going to be tedious. Okay. Say, it's not awful, but it is a process that is not going to be quick. I hope you're all settled down, ready for another very long video. I do seem to have a lot of long videos that have gone up recently. especially my preparation and my kitting ups, they do seem to have been for larger paintings, or I've been doing my comparison painting, and I know the last one of those was also very long. In fact, I'm not sure if that video has actually gone up yet, but there is another long video coming. My whip and chat that I did recently, that was a long video. But, you know, swings and roundabouts, we take it as it comes. So I'm using this storage tub with the round pots. They sort of are my favourites. I was thinking of using the Elizabeth Ward containers for this painting, because there is like a lot of, because it's a Mandy Manzano painting, there is a lot of black in it, just due to the nature of her designs. So I was thinking of using that. However, it only has room for up to 45 colours, and this one has 51. So I needed something that would take more. I don't want something that is too big and too cumbersome that I can't manage it. So I'm going for the big flat case. With the little pots, because I really enjoy using the little pots, I can take a pot out while I'm working on it, and if I ever have to walk away and come back, I know what symbol is in my tray because the pot is still out. So this is probably, if you're ever just going to buy, if you ever want to buy just one set of storage or one item, don't want to purchase more than one, then a 60 bottle case is probably your best bet. I do like to expand though and have, you know, 60 bottle cases. I have 15 bottle cases, 30 bottles, 42 is another nice size. And I have ones that are like 24 as well. Again, they're all just the bottles, and I like those for most paintings. However, I do also use the little cases, the little 28 or 21 container cases. I also like using those for some of the smaller paintings, 30 by 40 or less, depending on the amount of colours that are in them. And that's what a lot of it boils down to, is how many colours are in the painting will decide what case I decide to use, and I try and get the closest that I can. So my 42 bottle case is actually getting a lot of use, because it's amazing how many paintings have over 30 but under the 60, under 42. There is quite a few. And Megan keeps borrowing some of my cases as well, but that's just a good excuse for me to multiply them, isn't it? Because she takes a lot longer to do a painting, so she borrows a case and I don't see it for donks. Tends to be the way it works. But it's all okay. If need be, I'll just have to purchase more. But I'm slowly but surely getting, you know, to make sure that all the storage is stuff that I like to use, that I have in, that I like and is handy. Okay. We're getting there. Well, I say we're getting there. We're not even halfway yet with the labels. And I haven't even started to put any diamonds in it. So I hope you're all settled in, ready to kit up your own, or maybe your diamond painting. But yeah, I hope you settled in for a long video, got your drinks. Might have to get myself another one part way through. I have just had a brew before I've started, but I might need to make sure that I take a breather at some point and maybe get another. Now, somebody did mention that this painting has been known to have two symbols that are similar. And she did tell me which ones were similar, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now without going and looking it up. So I'm keeping half an eye on the symbols. I do have a couple of arrows in different directions, though they are also different colours. So if I do need to turn the painting the other way up, hopefully the colour will help me to not make a mistake. So I've got one up and one down, which of course are going to look sideways when I'm working on it. And then there is one facing this way and facing the other way, but that one's black, that one's blue. The actual arrow, that's a red colour, that's a blue colour. Those two are both green colours, but one is a blue arrow and one is a black arrow, so that's better. Have a look, what else have we got that's similar? So I've got this sort of hazard symbol. I'm just having a look at the ones in the cases that are similar. We do have two sort of triangle corners here, but again, oh, and we've got another one here. This one is a bottom triangle, but so far they're all different colours. So this one is a yellow diamond, this one's a blue diamond, this one's a brown diamond or a burgundy diamond. So that doesn't make it too bad. What else have we got? Got my eyes scanning over all the symbols for anything that's a bit different. Here comes the other arrow that's actually similar to this one, but this one is a blue diamond compared to a red diamond. And the arrow's a different colour. So that's good. We've got a dash for a line. Don't have anything else similar to that apart from a slash. But that's complete, in a completely different direction, and again, a completely different colour. We've got a pale pink and a dark blue. So we've got another L for a green. Not seeing anything similar to that. So that's good. We've got now all the letter S. We've not got any other letter S's. We have got a few letters though. So if I do find that I'm struggling to find any colours with me having so many, I can always move the pots about once I'm done. The only reason I'm not moving them about now is that the DMC number is on the diamond packets, and that's how I know which pot I'm putting them into. So I would rather have them in DMC order, of which I like to start at the bottom and work up. But I know some people like to start at the top of the case and work down. For me, it depends on the case. So most bottle cases, apart from maybe the one that only holds 15, I like to start from the bottom. But my 28 container case, I like to start from the top. Just do what seems to be right to you, because that will be, you know, your view when you think about it and when you look at colours. That will be what you think of. Lots of little bits of stickers. Okay, so we've got another dash symbol, but it's thicker. It's quite a bit thicker than the other one though. They are both pink. At least they're close to each other in my storage container. So that'll make it easier to reference. We do also have coming up the other sort of triangle corner. So we've got one here, two top corners, bottom corner, and we've got the other bottom corner. That one's a dark brown and the symbol is blue. So we've got the 4 of those. Another letter, letter E. Get in there. 40 pots labelled. How long are we on already? 15 minutes, and we've not even started putting diamonds in pots. This is going to be fun. Okay. I think this is taking longer than when I make the stickers myself. But for those that don't have a sticker maker, this is the ideal way. Ah, here's a symbol that's the same. Maybe this one's the one she was talking about. So it's a slash. One's a yellow and one's pink. But they are both the same symbol. So that is something I will need to keep an eye on because they are both pale. So I am glad that I have not handwritten the labels for this, because if I'd handwritten it, how would I know the difference between the two different slash? Because the canvas, when when you're in the middle of the canvas and you don't reference the key, because I don't reference the key as soon as I actually start working on the painting, unless I can't find a symbol in my case, and then I'll go looking at the key so I know what number order it's in. But I don't look at the key on the canvas at all once I've started. And by the time I get to the middle, I'm not going to be able to see the key on either end of the canvas. So I do need to keep an eye out for those two being the same. I don't want to go put in the wrong symbol on a painting this big. I am never going to be able to find the right symbol that I need if I do that. And that would not be good. Okay. Nearly there. 3 more to go. Got a plus symbol. I think there are enough symbols in the world that they could have used a different symbol. My guess is it's just not been noticed by somebody. It's just been a little glitch. Now my sticker that I received was folded over in the bottom corner, so hopefully these last 2 stickers will still stick nicely. Got a little line down on where they got creased. And last but not least, we've got 3865, the white that'll sit itself up the top there. These 2 at the beginning, 130 and 137, are my AB diamonds, my pretty shiny diamonds. Okay, so case is now ready. Diamond painting to the side. It is time to see how many of these diamonds are now going to fit in these pots. So let me get my big tray, and I'm also going to get hold of some baggies just in case. I think if I can fit one of these in a pot and I've got one left over for this painting, I'll leave it in the baggie, because I'm actually not going to save any space by putting them into a grip seal bag, because they're all contained in one place anyway. There'll be no point. However, if I can't fit a full one in, I'm going to need a baggie for the rest. So I'm going to grab those things now. Okay, so I have a big tray to hopefully stop me making a mess. I have my baggies and my pen, and I have some scissors. So let's go. 796. Let's see how many. We have got 2 bags. Now these are already cut into strips of 3, but that's just because that's how it worked best for me to sort of store them in the big bag that I've got. And hopefully, because they are such big bags, I can just cut off a corner. Hopefully I won't make as much mess. Okay, but we've already hit a little snag because I'm not going to fit all of those in there. That's a bit disappointing. I was kind of hoping I would, but I don't think I'm going to fit all of those plus those into a baggie. So I think I'm just going to have to use, a baggie for any that I've had to open. And then I'm going to have to just keep those separate. So in effect, when I do go to top it up, there will be two different options for me to end up opening. But what I'll probably do is once I start running out of a colour, is I tend to go through the whole bag looking for any other colours that I may need. Let me also grab a mesh bag. I'm going to try one of these. I did get a multi-pack with different sizes. I'm going to try this one that's not quite A5, but is bigger than A6. We'll see how it goes, but I may need something better. Okay, 3823. So this is one of the ones I need to watch out for. This is one of the multiple ones that has a slash. Let's see how many of these I can get in, because these are done by weight, so each bag is going to be different. But that one as well, I'm not going to get them all in. Okay, I think we're going to be using a few of my Ever Moment bags up this time. But that's fine, because I don't tend to use them for anything else. So 3823. And then let's get the rest of those tipped in. It means I can mark them with a Sharpie and it's not a problem, because it saves me wasting stickers as well. And they're not the right size for all my spare diamond storage, so I'm not going to use them for that. They're a different size. I think I'm just going to collect a few and then I'll put them into my bag when I've got a few. So 891. How many are we going to get in for this one? Not all of them. Try and catch it before I overfill it too much. This is a Diamond Art Club painting, this one, and it is a round one. It is big, so I am bound to have many extra diamonds. I just was kind of hoping that I would be able to fit one bag's worth in a pot. If my 60 bottle case, my one with the extra big bottles, hadn't been pinched by Megan, I may well have got away with it, because I reckon they would have fit in the extra big bottles. But it's in use, and I imagine it will be in use for quite a while. So I either need to treat myself to a second one for my paintings, or I need to wait until it's ready. For now, I'm trying not to overtake the shelves I have in my craft room for storage. So I am having a revamp of storage that I like to use compared to storage that I am not keen on. I am being picky and making sure that I keep hold of the ones that I really like, pass on the ones that I'm not that keen on, so that I can have multiple varieties of storage, but in the formats that I like to use. Ones that I actually will use. And that will give me options. Because I like to have ongoing projects as well as projects that get done a lot quicker. Okay, are we ever going to get a bag that's just going to fit in the pot? Time will tell. I don't think it's going to be this one either. This is 301. That's like a brownie colour. 301. With them all being full though, it's going to look very, very pretty. when I'm done, which is always nice. Okay, let's get the rest of them in there. These bags I'm doing well on actually, well I say that, I've saved that too early, but I'm doing well on actually getting the diamonds where I want them to go. And then I have a couple that are stuck here. See if I can get them in without them flying everywhere. No, see, said it too soon. Should have said it all at the end. Should have said everything at the end. Okay, pop those bags in there. What do we have next? So 3845. Now we have 2 bags of these. So one of them I know already will have to go into the box. Do I need a bag of it as well? Probably. Oh, that one got closer. But I still think it's not all going to fit in. So 3845. They look nice quality diamonds though, which is good. I'm kind of hoping that it is a lot nicer to work on this round one than on the square one that I did last time. Because that disappointed me a little bit. Thought that was going to be picked up with my finger, but it's not having it. Okay, that's 3845. 3841. I don't think this one's going to fit in either. Maybe all the ones with less diamonds are further into my little bag. That one, again, borderline, but not enough room. Okay, 3841. Sharpie's a bit too thick for this really, but it's the Sharpie I have to hand that I pinched off the kids. Makes a change, me pinching something of theirs. Okay, they don't want to come out easy. Let's do it this way. I've already got some that have fallen into the tray anyway, so let's do it that way. Okay, let's pop those in the bag because they do include an extra bag, though I know I'm going to have a lot of black, so I might have to go bigger with that. In fact, here's the first bag of black that I've found. I do expect there to be many, many more in here, so I will need to remember that I have already put them into the pot for black. I imagine these to be rather full because there's multiple bags of them. Yeah, look, I've got a good chunk of those left. With this being a colour that I'm going to be filling up regularly, I will just keep reusing this grip seal bag. So what I'll do is I will, when I need to fill up colours, I will check the baggie first, but I won't ever get rid of the baggie. I will pop them back in. Because so far I haven't had any baggies that I haven't had to create. So I haven't had any of this size bag that I've had to put in my extras or in my extras without a baggie with it. So whenever any of these run out, I will always check the baggies first before going to the big bags, and then I'll keep hold of them. So if I topped up the 310s and then went for 310s again, I'd find an empty baggie when I check the baggies, which means I know I'd need a big packet to fill up my pot and the rest would go in the baggie. And that's the way I think I'm going to work. So 400, this one is definitely not all going to fit. I can sort of feel that it's very full. So another bag, 400. I don't think the 300 is going to do it either. 400. You're going to fit in. So much fighting I can take, but I'm rather excited to do this one as a long-term project. My Dreamers design that I did start to do is currently on hold. The canvas was awful to work with. However, they have sent me a better canvas as a replacement. So go them for the customer service. However, I just want to take a breather from it before I do it in effect again. So that I enjoy the process more. So it gives me an excuse to do my Diamond Art Club instead. Okay, straight into the tray. Going from a baggie, from the Diamond Art Club bags to these bags is not the easiest process. Now I could just use a little bit of tape and tape them up, but I don't want them to sort of come unstuck in being stored in with the extras. I don't want them to, you know, become stuck to each other and pull the tape off the other ones. So grip seal bags is safer. Okay, we've got another one with 2 colours. So this one is 598, and these are in number order, and I'm still struggling. There we go. 598. Oh, I like this colour. I'm glad there's more than one bag of this colour. It's not all going to fit in though. I wonder if we're going to have any that we're going to fit them all in. It's a big painting, so you would expect a lot of colours. We'll see. Okay, 598. Got that one as a spare. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get a bigger bag. I've not even got through half of this shit. Though I know there's a lot of black that's got to come out there as well. 3823, so that's actually one that I have already done. Say, because I did cut these into strips of 2 or 3. I mean, quite often it's 3 unless, you know, the run had ended. So they're actually both 310. So they're also spares. They've already been done. And this bag is filling up quickly. Okay, so let's start from here. 3845, I've already done that one. Maybe what I need to do is put my spares just to this side. I'll put them all over here, and then we'll assess the bag size when we're done. That's probably going to be the easiest way, otherwise I'm just going to keep getting new bags and new bags. Okay, 938 we've not done. Got 2 bags of this as well. So let's see how these fit. I've not cut the hole very big on this one. Ooh. Oh, so close. But no cigar. Okay, so we'll tip out a few just to make that nicely manageable. We'll put the other bag over there. And we'll do ourselves a grip seal bag. 938. These moment bags are small. They're actually smaller than the bags I use for my spare diamonds. But they're nice quality. They're not the ones that when you pull apart you feel like they're going to rip. And they have a nice writing strip on them. So it's very nice for putting the spares in. Oh, okay, we've got some bags here now with less colours in. So maybe we'll get some that will go fully in. So this is one of my AB colours in yellow. I'm kind of hoping that there's more than one bag, because because I like plating the AB ones. It's like a little bit exciting. In fact, when I'm working on a section, so that's number 1, but when I'm working on a section, because the ABs are number 1 and 2, quite often I do every other colour in that section, and then I do the ABs, because they're exciting to do. So I just need to remember, while I'm kitting this up now, to get the pot out first, and then I can confirm that I haven't already put a bag in. So 740, done. And that's only about a bit more than half full. Okay, 3, 7, 5, 6. There. This is another really pale colour. A little bit of static going on, but not jumping static, just doesn't want to come out the bag static. That one is probably about half full, a bit less if anything. So 701. Oh, these will fit. This will be less than half of a pot. Not very many of those at all, so I don't expect I've got a second bag of these, but you never know. Never say never, but that pot is probably about a quarter full. Okay, 818. Oh, that's the other one that's got a slash symbol. Now this one is also very limited. This one's probably less than a quarter full. So at least I'm not going to come across those 2 symbols very often, because I've hardly got any of that second one. Okay, 957. Will this fit? Will this not? This one's fit in between. Kind of hoping it does. I don't want too many separate baggies for spares. Oh yes, it fits. In fact, is that bag size smaller? It is. The actual bag size is smaller, so even though it seemed fuller, it's got a lot less. Okay, 369. So this is another one that's a small bag, so hopefully this one will also fit in. In fact, I've just spotted a rogue diamond sat on the side of this pot that must be from whatever the last painting I did was and I missed it. So we'll get rid of that. Let's not confuse matters. It's 369, 890. $8.90. Lots of green. So there is only, there's sort of green at the beginning and at the end of the painting. It's not so much a colour that runs all the way through like the blue and the pink and the brown are. These are smaller bags as well, so 3371. Let's see if these will fit. This is a very dark brown colour, 3371. You find that there'll be a lot of paintings with this in. It's one of those numbers that sticks in my head. Oh, got a little diamond that's trying to hide in there. Get in the pot. Okay, 3853. An orange. I wonder if that's getting mixed in with the browns or mixed in with the yellow of the minions. I'm guessing it's more of a shading colour. I've just sent diamonds flying on my desk. That's the way I held the packet. Where did it go? Okay, I think the one that flew onto my desk has joined my rug in my craft room with many other Lonely Little Diamonds. Okay, so that one's 699. Luckily they don't do a 996 that's also a green, because that would confuse the whole process. Last one, come on, get out. There we go. That's a bit more than half full as well. Okay, what have we got next? 892. So these are some of the pinks. This will be at the top of the Minions picture. So just to sort of let, oh, I don't even know if you can see that there. Maybe if we put it there, you can sort of half see, depending on what size screen you're working on, where these colours are likely to go. But this is probably in the trees. Oh, this is a borderline. Okay, that one has just fit in this pot. We are very full, but we're in. 772. Let's see if we can make this one fit in as well. I prefer it if a bag fits than if it doesn't, but okay, so these smaller bags, when they are very full, they are very borderline. That one has just fit in as well, and 775. Let's see how this one's going to do. In fact, if I do it that way, I can control a little bit better what I'm doing. Oh, we've got static in this one though. Again, not huge, but there are definitely some diamonds that don't like to come out. Have we got them all? One in the pot. Look at those pretty colours. Oh, my battery on my camera needs changing. Let me do that and we'll crack on with more. Took the opportunity to make myself a brew because this is a long process. Okay, so 3855. Moving swiftly on. Okay, I think we've got to bigger bags again. I think. But let's see what the pot says. Does the pot say it's a bigger bag? Oh, maybe it doesn't. See, we've still got a few to go. No, I think we're going to get all these in one pot. Ooh, are we alive? We're alive. Couple that were just a little bit of dancing about. You can tell they're not sliding as easily out of the tray. A little bit of static going on, but not anything that's a biggie. 3814. Kind of don't want to look how many I've got left in the bag. I just want to keep pulling them out until I realise that I've finished. Because I do enjoy the kitting up process. But there is sometimes, especially on a big one, when I'm like, are we at the end yet? Okay, 720. Nice orange. I think we may have some orange that appears in the trees, looking at the image. I will show you the image now. Let me just get those diamonds out. Get the top on safely. But that's the image in its full. So maybe we do have some of the orange in these trees, or maybe it is just in the Minions and the flowers. I guess time will tell. Okay, so 820, we do have 2 bags. So one of them is definitely going over there. Now, I have found with Diamond Art Club, when they have 2 bags, they tend to spread the diamonds into the 2 bags. So the 2 bags are pretty much the same amount. They don't tend to put more in one than they do in another. And that's good because this bag has all fit into the one pot. And that means that I should, in theory, be able to fit all the next bag in one pot when it comes to filling it up. However, I do still keep these bags. More often than not, these live in my little cart in my workspace, which you will see in a video soon. So they tend to stay in there, which means I can always grab them. The Sharpie tends to stay in my craft room, but again, my craft room is a door off the space that I sit and watch TV and work in, so it's not something that would be hard to get if I needed to. Oh, we got a lot of this one. Okay, this is 3846. We've actually got 3 bags of this. So 2 of them, I am cutting them up just because then they'll be easier to manage in a smaller bag. But I think we're going to end up needing a baggie for this one because this bag is definitely bigger and it's very thick. Yeah, we're going to need a second bag, so I'm just going to tip straight into the tray because I found while kitting this one up that is a whole lot easier. Look, we have a lot more diamonds left over in this one. So 3, 8, 4, 6. And we'll pop the rest in the baggie. So I need to remember, well, I don't need to remember, I'll end up looking through them anyway, that some don't have baggies as well as Diamond Art Club bags. Some of them, like 938, is it 938? No, 820 just have extra bags. Okay, next. 700. So we've got some smaller bags again now. If you can hear that noise, it sounds like my daughter is getting something from underneath her bed. Her bedroom is above my craft room and she does have a wooden floor. I tried to see if she wanted a rug, but she wasn't interested. So, it's only on occasion that we can hear her under her bed, and it's not above a living room or anything that's constantly used and constantly getting noise, so it's not a biggie. Okay, 704, another green. Ooh. Pretty lime green. Okay, 963. Pale pink. Definitely going to get all of these into the pots. Oh, apart from the fact they're all sticking to the side of the bag. Come on, out you get. Okay, I think this one wants personal handling. Doesn't want to follow the crowd. Okay, 963. Keep getting rid of all my bits. What's next? Another few small bags. So we've got 703. Seems like there's a lot of shading of green because we've got 700, oh, in fact 699, 700, 701, 702, 703 and 704. And they're all greens and they're all, you know, the same sorts of shading, which is always good in a diamond painting because you tend to find then that you get the colour flow between the different shades of diamonds on whatever you do that's green, whatever part of the diamond painting that's green. So 702. I've opened the bag quite big on this one. Let's see if they'll all go in. Oh, we're good. 702. 742, and then we've got 742 again, is another low one. I have found that with Diamond Art Club they don't necessarily put these in number order, and I think they put it in a little bit more of weight order because certain strips have different weights of colours. So that's fine. That's why I also put all my pots in DMC order to start off with. So at least then I can find the one that I want. And here's 741. So they do put them, you know, some of them close together if they've got a similar weight. But not all. There's a little bit of order and there's a little bit of jumble. Bit of both. Get that one in. And then we've got 605 for the pink shade. These are pretty pinks. Pretty pinks. Come on. Are we done? We're done. So we've got less of those, but then we jump up to 894. Only a few of these as well. I'm wondering where all the rest of my 310s are still in that baggie, so maybe I'm getting closer to finishing than I think, because I know I've done most of these numbers, but when I'm looking at them where I'm stood, I can't see diamonds in them, whereas you guys can probably see better what needs doing and what doesn't. Okay, 3854. So we've definitely still got some more empty pots, and I know I haven't done 3865 yet either, which is the white. That one's done. What's the next one? 3766. See, I don't know if I've done that one either. I cannot tell. 3766. Some browns, so these will be in the branches of the trees. Baggie's a little bit creased up, so diamonds are getting stuck in places. There we go. Okay, next. What's next? What's next? Oh, a bunch of 310. So these are all bags of 310. So I'm just going to cut them into single bags. Saves me messing when I'm diamond painting. Oh, we've got our other AB as well. And here's the 3865. So here's the white that I knew we hadn't done. Let's see whether these fit into one or whether we need an extra bag. Oh, borderline, but we're going to need an extra bag. I'm just not going to be able to squeeze those last few in. So 3865. Get those in. Pretty whites. And I definitely don't have enough to exchange those in any way for ABs. Far too many. But here's the other AB colour, which is 137. So let's see how many of these we have. Are we going over a pot or are we staying in a pot? This one is very, very borderline. I think for the sake of not spilling AB diamonds everywhere, because that is very, very full, I think I'm going to tip a few out and put these into a bag. I could possibly squeeze those in, but I think I'd take more time trying. So I'm going to put 137, but then I am just going to stick AB on this. I don't know why, just because. just in case I can't see the shine anyway. So we've obviously got more blue AB in this painting than we have yellow AB, but that's understandable because the background is all blue and there's not that much space for anything. Okay, we've got more bags of 310. So let's cut those up and pile them on. I'm definitely going to have to get a bigger bag. What have we got now? So we've got an 823, which I don't think I've done yet, but then we've got 2 more bags of 310. So we'll put those there. 823, I've not done that one yet. But this one, I also don't think is going to fit in one. So get as full as we can. And I'll just put the rest in the tray. So yeah, I expected to have quite a few blues that I have a lot of, but that's just due to the background. So 823. What I may do actually is I may have a look and see if I've got a couple of bags to put the spares in, and maybe put the 310 in its own bag. I'll have a look when we're finished and see if that's going to be practical. Okay, so 3846 we've already got, and that's a spare bag. 3844 we haven't already got, but we've got 2 bags, and I think we're going to need a baggie. So let's go on 3844. Oh yes. Oh yes, they're not going to fit. I could use some of these extra pots at the top, but I'm going to have that many different ones that it's easier to actually have them in the one place rather than have some in pots and some not. I've already used more baggies than I think I have pots spare, so it's definitely an easier option. Oh, I actually have more AB. Just spotted there's some AB sticking out here. Yes, so 137, we have another bag of that as well. Well, that's good for the sparkles. Okay, that's that one done. Then we've got 321, which is a red. Maybe there's some red, reddy pink all mixed in. Are we going to fit? That's like the ABs. Very close, but not quite going to do it. So let's tip a few out and make it a nice manageable pot. And then 321. Don't like to label the baggies up before I'm actually going to use them, just in case. Okay. Nearly there now. I think I've only got one more strip of 3 waiting. I'll find out for definite in a minute. Okay, tip in these. Oh, I think we're on the same again. Yeah, we are. They would possibly all fit in that pot, but I don't think I'd be able to get the lid on. I think it would just be a dome across the top. So we'll just get a bag rather than make a mess. 498. Quite excited to start working on this one. So it'd be nice to do a big round one that's just from a different company, a little bit different. We do only have one left. So we have 898. Oh, we haven't done that one. I thought we had. Let's cut those 2 up. We have 3865 that we have already done. And 3811, it doesn't look like we've done that one either. So last 2 colours that may or may not need baggies. And then I'm going to see what's the best way to store the extras that I have. No, that one's the same. Not quite going to cut it. Let's get the lid on it before I make a mess. 8, 9, 8. And we're done with that one. And then last but by no means least, 3811. That's going to be the same. Let's just not try and kid ourselves. Let's just put it in a baggie and be done. Seems a shame when it's only a few, but 3811. Okay, so all the diamonds are out of the bags. We have lots and lots of pretty pots. This bag, there is no point in using this for spares. So I'll get rid of my little label that tells me which one it is. I'm going to keep that one there. Let me grab some more mesh bags and we'll see what we can do. 10,000 subscriber giveaway number 2. To be in with a chance to win a box of diamond painting goodies, head over to my website, 4kids@147.com. Click on the tab giveaway and enter the password minions to reach the form to fill in your details and enter the giveaway. The giveaway will be open for 24 hours from when this video was posted. All the best to those that enter. Hiya, I'm back. I'm just drinking a bit of my brew. All my A5 bags seem to be in use. So these mesh bags, I do have a few A5 ones, but they all seem to have diamond paintings in them. So I've got this one that I got in a multi-pack that's a bit bigger than an A6, but then I do have 2 A6 bags here. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have a look at what sort of colours that I have extras of. So I know I want the 310 separate. So there's the baggie. So the rest, that's a 310. So I'm going to pull those out. I think I'm going to pull the 3865 out as well, just in case I can't get all of these into one bag. They're all 310. That's 310. Okay, so that's still, oh, that's 310 as well. That's still a fair few bags, but that's not too bad. So let's see if I can get all of these into this bigger one. I'm putting all the big packets in first just because I can line them up a little bit nicer. And the grip seal bags will sort of slot into all the other places. The grip seal bags don't take up a whole lot of the room. Let's see how this works. Because, as I say, when it gets to the point that I need to fill up one of these pots, I know I'm going to have to fill up the black one a lot more. But when it gets to the point that I need to fill up one of the colours, what I'm likely to do is probably have like a little mini session going through and filling up any that need it. So let's see if we can get 310 and 3865 in one of these, because I would rather not use 3 bags if I can help it. But there is a lot of 310. Okay, maybe only 310 is going to fit in here. Maybe I need to see if I can fit 3865 in the other one, because that is pretty full on its own. Let's see if 3865 will fit in here. Oh, it will. So I've got all of the colours in this one that's slightly bigger than A6, and I've got all my 310 in the A6 bag. They will go in the top of here. In fact, will they fit that way? I don't know if it will fully zip up because these are bursting, but I am happy to just leave that sort of sat on the bottom of my cart where I work, and at least then I've got an A6 bag that I can use for any future paintings that come in. I don't want to wipe all my stock out. But yeah, that is that one all kitted up, which means I can get working on it soon. For the canvas, I am going to do, a lot of people have asked me for how I work with a big canvas. So I think I am going to do a video on it to show people how I work on it. And I think I'm going to use this one as an example. So that video will be out soon, but I'm going to use this canvas as an example. The reason I'm just not going to tag it on the end of this is because it is a common question that I get asked, so I can always refer people back to a video just on that topic rather than trying to remember which preparation videos I prepared a big canvas in. Though there may be some, but I think it's about time I had a video that was purely on preparing a big canvas so that it's a quick reference guide for people. It's also one I can put on the website then for people to be able to link to if they've got a big diamond painting coming up. So keep an eye out for that video on how I prepare this. If you have seen other preparation videos that I've done with big canvases, then you've probably already seen it. But at least we got this one kitted up, and it was a bit of a marathon anyway. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll speak to you all again soon.